Lake Agassiz Habitat for Humanity was formed in 1991. The Habitat ReStore opened in 2006. Habitat for Humanity is currently building 6 to 7 houses in the Fargo Moorhead area a year. Habitat for Humanity ReStore, helping to build homes and hope. The Habitat for Humanity ReStore provides affordable building materials, helps keep usable items out of the landfill, and most importantly, helps to fund Habitat for Humanity homes around the area.
The ReStore is really a way for people in the community to get rid of things that they're not using, like appliances or gently used cabinets, things that they have probably taken out of their house as a result of remodeling, or that they're updating. And rather than getting it to the landfill when they're disposing of something, that they are making it available for somebody else to use in their remodeling or home improvement efforts. And for us, it's also a way that the money generated from ReStore sales actually goes back to building simple, decent, and affordable homes for Habitat families.
The Habitat for Humanity ReStore makes an environmental impact by diverting thousands of pounds of material from the landfill.
We feel we are making a big difference in the local area with recycling materials. We have a method of measuring the weight of the materials that we sell. There's a factor we use for each type of material, whether it's plumbing or windows or doors. In our first year of operation, we estimated we probably diverted over 500,000 pounds of materials that would have probably ended up in the landfill. Most of the people that donate to us say that if you don't want it, we're going to throw it. So I think we're making a tremendous impact on keeping things out of the landfills here. And the things that we can't sell, we try to recycle. So we're recycling porcelain, we're recycling glass, we're recycling asphalt, bricks, metal. So it's not just being dumped in a landfill and going to waste. So.
The first Habitat ReStore started in Winnipeg, Canada, after some friends brainstormed on ways to raise money. Today, there are over 50 ReStores in Canada and 500 in the U.S.
ReStores started out a little bit over 15 years ago across the country, and it was from people just donating products to the Habitat organizations, wanting them to be used in building homes. And in some places they found they just got more materials than they could use, so they started selling them. Here in the Fargo Moorhead area, we started the same thing. People were calling and saying we'd like to donate, a stove or a window or whatever, and we didn't have any place to store it or even sell it. We started warehousing it a few years ago. And then in 2006, we opened the first, ReStore, the Habitat ReStore here in Moorhead. That started in July 1st of 2006. We opened that in a small warehouse. Within the first year, we knew we had outgrown that space. We moved into our current location, January of 2008.
The Habitat ReStore receives donations from businesses as well as individuals. The ReStore is then able to offer new and gently used materials to people of all income levels at bargain prices.
We take a lot of just about anything that's working as far as appliances go. We try to take good conditioned, like anywhere from shingles to hardware, tools, plumbing supplies, doors. But yeah, generally with the appliances, we try to take fairly new or working type of things like that. A good portion of them come from individuals if they're doing a remodel in their home, kitchen appliances, things like that. But we do have some contractors, also some businesses, if they're phasing out a line of their cabinets or maybe an appliance or something like that. We'll get the items that they're kind of phasing out or whatever. So we've had a little bit of success with the businesses, not as much as we'd like to, but we're working on that. So.
In order to maximize profits, the Habitat ReStore relies heavily on help from volunteers.
I started volunteering at the ReStore just about 2 years ago. Well, I was acquainted with Habitat and what it does, and I like it. And then when I found out about the ReStore, which facilitates what Habitat does, I was very taken by it. People donate materials which have a second life. They're sold at the store. That turns into money which is given to Habitat, so it's a very good circle.
Profits from the ReStore go to help fund the building of homes for Habitat for Humanity.
Well, I'm a single mom with 2 kids, and I lived in a 2-bedroom trailer with 1 bathroom. It was a 14 by 70, so we were pretty much on top of each other. The trailer was older than me. It was a 1971 with, well, a lot of issues. The ceiling in the living room was drooping. There was a leak in the kitchen. In the summer, if we run the air conditioner and any other appliance or the TV, my little girl would go run and feel the walls to see if they were heating up, because if they were heating up, she would run around and turn everything off so that we wouldn't have a fire. Yeah, it wasn't, I mean, it was a roof over our head and it was home, but we were in dire need for something new. And people think that, you know, these houses are free, and they're not. You know, you have to put the 250 hours in of sweat equity ourselves, and then we're gonna have mortgages. You know, it's an interest-free mortgage, but we're still gonna have a mortgage. You know, I'm working for this, and, you know, people that get Habitat houses are actually, you know, people we have jobs, and, you know, we're involved in our communities or our children's lives. It's just, you know, it's helping us to get into a stable house, a safe, and, you know, safe house.
One thing that not everybody knows about Habitat is that the people who are getting houses put in sweat equity, and some of that is sometimes here at the store. So it's really neat to be working alongside people who are sort of the end, it's for them that Habitat exists and the store exists, and so it's really neat to work alongside them.
There are 3 ways to become involved in the Habitat for Humanity ReStore: by shopping at the ReStore, donating items to the ReStore, and volunteering at the ReStore.
I think Habitat is the best organization in the world, not just because I'm getting a house, but they help people. If you know, apply. If you think you might qualify, apply. That's all I can say, you know, and if you're looking for an opportunity to get involved in your community, volunteer. They're a wonderful group of people, and I've had a blast, you know.